know. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, I couldn't get rid of that little bar at the bottom. So, wow, it is unbelievably quiet. Anyways, hello, my name is Silas. Wow, let me try that one more time. Hello, guys, my name is Silas. Ooh. This is a hell of an intro. There's all kind of interruptions. My name is Silas, and I hope every one of you are having a fantastic day. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Town of Life for GameCast. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight back into this with all these really strange interruptions. I could turn up the volume. I forgot to do that. Oopsie daisies. University Studio Baloney. I don't know why I said baloney, but I don't know what that is. It looks like a brain, but I don't want to pick that up.
March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
Okay. It talks about Renee. It talks about you, so we have to read it. Wait, hold on. I'm Renee. So, hold on. I'm having a giant brain fuck here, because if Renee is me, then am I also the voice of the doll? I feel like that was like off-center. But it's like, am I the voice of the doll, and is the voice of the doll complaining about Renee, which is also me? There's something in my eye, and it's bugging the crap out of me. Like, I'm so confused now. Don't be scared, nothing will happen to you. That's true, we shouldn't read it. Or maybe Renee is somebody else, and it's also talking about her.
Have you ever wondered who you are?
All the time.
Yes, of course you've wondered.
A relative? Maybe your child? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm here for you. Oh no, I got an X.
I never had children. I don't think. Let's read it. I must understand. I must remember.
Go on.
She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety, psychosis, suffers from hallucinations.
So do I.
She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake.
Were these... were
So
those
many
what frightened
things
her?
frightened me. The system that I lived in was built on fear and light. There was no mercy or understanding in the town of light.
Ah! 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 Damn it.
April 21st.
Oh, I'm stupid.
She's more awake this
Durr.
morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there. She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car.
Hey,
and
at
took
least
her
when
for
I
a
make
ride.
mistakes, we get to actually read this, which is kind of giving
He
us
made her
knowledge.
smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know I deserved to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
Let's look for the rest of the clinical diary to understand. Everything will become clear. You deserved it because you tried to hide it from yourself. Let's look for the rest of the diary. I missed 2 out of 4.
She was uncooperative during the
I'm sort of okay with
examination.
that.
She didn't want to be stripped, and her body remained rigid. Voluntary attention almost totally absent. Probable hallucinations.
Wow.
April 25th. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils. Let's find Amara, and we'll find the full medical records.
All I can say is, wow. That is some intense stuff. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Hello, what are you? I don't know what you are. But that's pretty enlightening, but at the same time, a little horrifying to know that all of this happened to her. Okay, the doll's still there. So I'm assuming I have to go find Amara, which I'm not entirely sure where she would even be. This is the gynecology word, I was just there. No, we can't go that way. I wonder if maybe I have to go back outside. I mean, it could also be a thing. I haven't gone outside since the beginning of the mission. Wow. The beginning of the game. Shows you what I know. And open sesame! There could always be that possibility. Let me go downstairs, because I've checked every room up here. Let me go down here. Because now there's only 2 levels, or 2 stories. There's the base floor, and then there's the upstairs. That's already open. I wonder if I can go this way, because I know this door is still closed. But then we still have the courtyard. Okay, yeah, that's still locked. So we still have the courtyard, and we still have... Not that way. Not that way either. I don't know why I tried going that way. There, it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, it's a fucking door leading to a bars. Logic! So... Huh... I wonder if I have to go back in that general direction. I don't want... The doors are
This
open.
is the road we used to take.
I told you I had to go back outside.
If it weren't for her, in the grounds on that bench in spring, so many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us, as she talked and smiled.
Is that an innuendo?
And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed.
That looks like a couch. Or is that not a couch?
She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me.
Whoa,
In the shower, I felt her
okay.
body against mine. First time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away.
Okay. Well, that just got... sexy? I don't know if that's the right terminology, but...
She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in.
Okay.
That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why.
What? I'm like getting achievement after achievement after achievement. Okay. Hold on. Like, I need to think about this. Okay, so Amara and her had relations. I mean, from what we saw, that's kind of apparent. And it seems like she's trying to say that Amara holds her memories, but in a sense, how is that possible? How could somebody else hold your memories? Oh, it is a bench. This wasn't our bench. Oh, that's fantastic! Thank you for letting me know. Oh, there is more than one. Keep looking, we've got to find the right bench. God damn it. Why does everything got to be hide and seek? Keep looking. God damn it! Why do we have to... Whoa. That's not weird. I'm kind of glad that we're outside, because I was getting a little tired of the whole inside being a... Ooh. Can I go this way? I can go this way. I can actually go this way. Whoa, where does this go?
The scent of spring.
Absolutely nowhere.
The land of light was far away,
light.
and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
Oh, okay, so there could be a possible hidden thingy here. Because, like, I never want to go to, like, the main thing. I always want to do the side thing first to try to see what I can get. Okay, that's blocked. That's nothing. Did I just go in a giant circle? God damn it. I thought there was something exquisite here. Well, son of a bitch. I did all of that for nothing. Don't laugh. It isn't funny.
Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
Is there anything back over this way? I mean, this is a road that leads that way, that particular direction, but is there anything over here? No, it looks like it just loops. I heard a tick. You can't tell me you didn't hear a tick. Either that or it was my headset going... Hello, Courtyard. There's just more Courtyard. I wonder if there's like that like really stupid thing that tends to happen where games have like notes like this one does and they hide it in some of the stupidest areas. Like they hide it inside of a tree in the corner of the map and you're just like, the fuck did I know it's supposed to be there? I've had those moments many times in too many games. I hate it. It's just like, you're looking for it, you want to grab it because you want to know the more of the story. Wow, the more of the story. You want to hear more of the story and about the story of what's going on. And it's just like, you have to look up a goddamn walkthrough because it's like, dude, I missed one. Where the hell was it? Oh, it was at the top of the tree. I had to climb a ladder after finding it in the warehouse next to the guy that was across the street from the neighbor. Yeah, I didn't know that. I fucking hate that. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. The minute I see it, I'll recognize it. That's for sure. Hello. Yay! 4 of 8! I got 4 of 8! Oh, I should probably look at that. Button. Medical records. Oh, this is what we just went through. Yeah, that's okay. That's what we just went through. Back, memories, nakedness, back, Renee's diary. Forward, forward, forward. I think. You're not creepy. Or no, backwards? Backwards, backwards. Yeah, I think, okay, I think we're right here, right? I don't remember. Did we get through all of this?
My name is Renee. They told me that I have to write this diary, but I don't feel like it.
Let me straighten
It's
this
not
out.
true that I feel better when I write. Actually, it's worse.
Okay.
I was a shy girl, and I just wanted to be like the others. But that's not what happened. No. I did things that, when I think about them now, eventually brought me here.
Wet light. The hell is a wet light? Oh. Now that is an innuendo. Of some sort or another. Hi, you're creepy. Still creepy. You just,
Everything started with that damned light.
ta-da!
It happened for the first time when I was still a little girl. I was 6 or 7. I was walking outside school when suddenly the noise started to melt into an indistinct rumble. The light increased out of all proportion and everything lost its meaning.
Ooh, that's kind of
I
deep.
could no longer recognize anything. Objects, people, words, not even myself.
Don't stare at me. What are you looking for?
I felt fear, as was a physical sensation. It prevented me from moving, from swallowing, from breathing. After God knows how long, everything went back to normal. But a new fear replaced the old one. Different, but terrible. Of the light coming back. And it did come back.
I can't move. I'm afraid of the light. Just so you know, the Snapdragon is actually a processor type for Windows phones. You have like Snapdragon, 810 Snapdragon. Not important. I know things. Not to be rich for you, child. Yeah.
My memory of those years is hazy. Ow. Between the age of about 7 and 10, my memories are disconnected, and I couldn't say how many times and how frequently the light used to come. My mother gave me a doll around that time. Charlotte. Thinking back to it makes me want to laugh. But at the beginning, I remembered that I was afraid of her.
I would be too. I'm afraid of any kind of doll, even Barbies.
Kill me and take my place.
I'll explain later why.
But when the light came,
explain why
she
later.
would stay beside me, and her presence.
Charlotte, where are you, my dear Charlotte? Come here, Charlotte, beautiful Charlotte. Charlotte, forgive me. Ugh. Whoa. Oh. Okay, now we're going back into.
Not disturb me.
Oh, okay, so now we're going back.
Okay,
no. Now we're going back there. Okay, experiences, the park. Okay, now we're all caught up. So, bam, blech, blam, blech. I missed the 2, and I was stupid because I wasn't paying attention to those specific 2. Don't laugh, because I know it was kind of freaking obvious. I just wasn't paying attention. I should have paid attention a little closer to the words. Hi, what are you? I don't know where I am! It's the farthest one. Yep, I told you it was the farthest one out. Keep looking, we've got to find the right. But God damn it, shut up. No, there's. Shush. Whoa. What is all of this? There's like a grow house. These look like grow houses, as I was trying to initially say. We're coming into a fence. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's just a really weird decolorized piece of dirt and gravel that came out of. Okay. Random door open. Can I access the other one? Is that a thing? Can I go in there? Can I actually go in there? Is that a thing? Can I go in there? I cannot. Okay, so I can at least go in this one. I can at least go in this particular. I walk so slow when I go sideways. I hate that. Now I've been the greenhouse. Now I've been scared by comics. Fantastic. I don't know. Like it just came out of no. Ah, okay then. I'll put you back down. That was weird. It was beyond weird. It just was like bam. Just like if I put my hand right there, it's kind of like what happened to me. Just really weird. I should probably make sure that my webcam is okay. 1 second. I gotta make sure my webcam is okay. Good. It's okay. I know sometimes when I do that, it like messes the entire webcam up. I just had to make sure. But I wanted you guys to know what that. What the hell was that? Is that a kettle? No, it's not a kettle. It's a drainer of liquid. That's what I'm gonna call it, a drainer of liquid. I have to find that bench. Is it? Oh, what if it's back here in the woods? I'm assuming not. I gotta say, this game is still very beautiful of a game. Okay, cannot walk through the leaves of God, apparently. Moving quite along. I have that really strange suspicion that I should not be in here yet, because I haven't found that bench, and it's going to kill me. Literally, if I do not find that bench, and I freaking die.
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain.
Who? No, I missed the, did I miss the bench? Please tell me I didn't miss the bench. Please. I went to every bench that I could find. Please don't tell me I missed it. Please do not tell me I missed it. Can I please don't tell me I missed it. I don't want to miss it. Hi, you're really dark. You're very dark. God, don't tell me. Oh, I found another note.
Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
Fuck. Please don't tell me I missed it. You're so weird. I don't want to miss it, but I think I did. I'm not a completionist. I just wanted to know the full story. That's not weird. God damn it. Will you talk? Enable voice. Maybe then you'll talk. Possibly? Okay, I guess I'll be the one to talk for. I no longer considered my body as something disgusting and ill. Far from it, I began to look at myself, to caress myself, and smell my own skin. That's not creepy. I began to explore and experiment, finding physical pleasure. My ideas were not very clear, and I never spoke to anyone about these things. Bruna, however, spoke about them. She boasted about her love stories and her young men. To my eyes, she was very lucky, always being wooed. I didn't know that's how you spelled wooed, to be honest. I never knew how to spell woo. Wooed by marvelous, generous, and kind boys. Thus, I fantasized about her adventures, pretending that I was the main protagonist, but how could I ever be like her? Occasionally, I recall that she had black and blue marks on her body, but I was so naive that I didn't understand. I didn't put two and two together. It was Don Gino who explained things to me a few years later. He told me about Bruno's father and brother, but I was already very ill. The light had returned, and that thing made me suffer even more. It was my world, and it was crumbling. When I spoke to Bruna about it, she turned her head away and was silent for a long time. Okay, that's weird. There's a whole new meaning to Four Eyes. Prince Charmings don't exist, Renee, at least not for us. I was 14 years old. I didn't think it was possible for a boy to look at me and desire me. When he asked me if I wanted to go for a walk, I didn't say anything. I didn't even have the courage to look at him. But he was so handsome. Things improved for a number... Wait. Okay, yeah. Things improved for a number of years. Then, suddenly, everything came crashing down. One evening, I came home drunk, and the following morning, a terrible crisis overcame me all of a sudden. What had I done? I was terrified. I thought I lost my sight. The light burned my eyes from the inside. The memories of the previous day emerged in bursts, images, flashes, which unleashed something monstrous inside of me. Repetition of words was no longer sufficient. Now there was a voice in my head which repeated them louder than I did, and they were words of accusation and blame, so I covered my ears and shouted and hit my head against the wall and threw up. Wow, that is heavy. I remember the doctor, the wall filthy with blood and vomit. My mother wasn't looking at me. Bruno was crying but trying to hide it. Charlotte was beside me. Sorry. I never told anyone what had happened. He came to visit me, but I refused to see him. I became agitated. I think he liked me, even though things turned out badly. In that period, I began to suffer from memory loss. The few things I learned didn't please me at all. He told me that I was looking for him. It was all my own fault. Bruno told me that sometimes I got drunk, people in the village gossiped about me, sometimes I was covered in black and blue marks. I didn't realize what was happening to me, what I was doing. I was no longer in control of my life from my little corner. I'm assuming that's... yeah, that's where that ends, okay. Wow. I gotta say, that's actually some pretty deep stuff. I'm kind of glad that we're finding all of these things, because it gives us a lot more to actually... oh. Yay! The hell? Hey, there's another piece of paper. I swear I missed that bench, and it's gonna
You can't go down there. There's too much water.
Bitch, please! It'll probably cover your ankles. What's over here? Looks like the boiler room. Just wide open to everybody to, you know, just stick their face in, because I'm pretty sure that's not weird. And one very interesting light. Fantastic.
Adele, that little girl has been standing motionless in front of the kitchen door for hours.
That's not weird.
Poor thing, I gave her some candy. She ate it without a word and remained motionless. I don't think she's very well. We used to see her now and again, but now she's always there. I'm going. The doctor's not here. He's coming this afternoon. Try and speak to him.
Whoops. I can't get out! Ah! Ah! There we go. What did I... What?
Poor thing. Lost in her dreams.
What did I do?
She was only a little girl. But nobody gave her a cuddle. They punished her instead.
What did I do? I got
sick,
an X.
And her dreams were troubling her. They weren't even hers anymore. I need her. But we will find her. We'll find her, won't we? When the water in the shower was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
I'm so confused. Why did I... Whoa, I just got really quick. The fuck happened to the water? Okay, again, question. What did I do that was so bad? Like, I don't get it. Close that. Close. Close. Like, I got an X. I don't know why I got an X. Was I supposed to... Hi. Oh, derp. 1, close the container. 2, twist the thingy. Or, latch the thingy. No. For the first time in my life, I jumped! Hallelujah, I jumped! And then 3, turn the valve. 4, hit the switch. 5, push a button? What? Oh, okay. And then 5, I have to push a button somewhere. Where is the so-called button? Where is it? That's a light. Where is this button? I want to know where this button is. Where is button? There's a bunch of valves in here. I'm assuming I have to go back downstairs. It mentioned a button. It didn't mention anything. It showed a picture of a button. Latch, and then button. Latch, and then button. Latch, button. Oh, button. I really... Hello? Are you latched? You're not latched. Now you're latched. Yay. Okay. What will happen if I push the button? You guys will have to find out next episode. Because I'm going to save it right here. Because I'm a douche and I'm going to give you guys a cliffhanger. Anyways, my name is Silas. If you like my content... if you like me here, my own little channel thingy will be in the description below. And if you like what you saw, please hit the like button and subscribe and share with your friends so that they can enjoy all of this too and the sexy erotica. And if it isn't too far away, please support us on Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. And until then, my name is Silas, and I hope to see every one of you in the future things to come with episode number 3 coming tomorrow.